Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, known as ISIS, has replaced Al-Qaeda in the fight against terrorism. Unlike Al-Qaeda, ISIS now controls large areas in Iraq and Syria. ISIS is a jihadist group composed mostly of Sunnis in the Middle East. They have proclaimed themselves an Islamic caliphate with authority over all Muslims in the world. ISIS grew significantly under the leadership of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, gaining support in Iraq as a result of alleged economic and political discrimination against Iraqi Sunnis. The group's goal has been the foundation of an Islamic State in the Levant. Specifically, they seek to establish a caliphate, a type of Islamic State led by a group of religious authorities under a supreme leader, known as the Caliph. What is so stunning about the rise of ISIS is the speed at which they have been able to defeat US-trained Iraqi soldiers who have simply laid down their arms and fled from the onslaught of the rebels. The United States spent billions of dollars and lost many American lives to train these soldiers. At the first sign of resistance, they laid down their arms and fled. In areas which they control, ISIS has unleashed a campaign so brutal that the whole world is calling for action. They have imposed an extreme translation of the Quran on people who they have control over. They require that all people under their control be converted to Islam or face death. They target minority groups like the Yazidis and force them to convert to Islam or be killed. ISIS's terror campaign is designed to achieve two objectives. One is to intimidate and instill fear, and the other is to release videos of its brutality so that they can show their power, which helps them attract new members. In August and September of this year, they released videos of the brutal beheadings of two American journalists, James Foley and Steven Sotloff. The United States, in a coalition with other countries, are currently attacking ISIS in an air campaign. Though most critics of the air campaign complain that the attack alone will not defeat ISIS, President Obama has refused to send soldiers to fight on the ground. Instead, a limited amount of soldiers have been sent to Iraq to help train and support them in the fight to defeat ISIS. The president has cautioned that the war against ISIS will not be won quickly. It will take time. This is James Bangura reporting.